the rest of my legacy.
To battle, and what a battle it will be.
Very interesting, but one of the things about those stats you have to take into consideration is that Henderson against Michael Bisping and against Luke Rockhold. Henry has reworked his striking, has put him on a gym. Mickey Holtzkin, one of the best kickboxers in the world, is in the goal as a striker, and it's very interesting to see.
But equal on to become the light heavyweight champion, and what King...
Arguably, he's more dangerous now, because now he has incorporated Luke Rockhold, wheel kicked him in the head. Dan Henderson finished him with better than the 19-year-old phenom.
We've waited about a year and a half. He has won. He defeated number 4, Lyoto Machida. Vitor Belfort.
Chris Weidman is a very special fighter, and Tones, years ago, when he was making his UFC debut, you have to meet it. And Weidman is a special physical gift. His power, his excellent wrestling, and
have held the belt in 2 different weight classes. Both of those men.
Chris Weidman defends his middleweight title against the man who dethroned the other world-class fighter.
Experience.
Now he's never been better. Look at the fight with Michael. Look at the fight with Dan Henderson. That is the momentum that Vitor Belfort will be riding.
Start building my own legacy.
Chris Weidman is the quintessential knockout power, and he is very mental. Anderson Silva. And then a victory over Leo.
In the world.
My main goal, I'm
not going to stop until I finish him.
Day in Dothan, Alabama. Trey Telligman, Vitor Belfort won the heavyweight tournament. The middleweight champion.
And what's interesting is Vitor Belfort in MMA. When he came along, he was one of the first guys blazing with blistering hand speed. On top of the black, seen anything like that. The difference between him then and now, the knockouts, the last 3 knockouts of his career, all involved. Now you're seeing him throw wheel kicks, knocked out Michael Bisping with a left.
Since we have moved to having our main events, if they are not, Vitor Belfort. Born and raised in Rio de Janeiro, martial arts history. Never been outstruck. He has taken down the gun. Joe Anderson Silva ruled 185.
Anticipated challenger to Anderson Silva's title because he was a rise to the occasion, but become, I believe, that he was destined to beat that man. He beat him.
There is Matt Serra, the former champion. Ray Longo, who's a new school star with an old school style.
Absolutely. The only guy who's as big as him is Luke Rockhold. In ways, because you realize, like, I can't get out muscles like this in a fight.
Or Belfort. The challenger, 8 years his elder. Why to the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, now, this fight is championship of the world. Introducing Francis, he stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 108. Presenting the former UFC Vitor the Phenom. Introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed weighing in at 185 pounds, fighting out of big UFC middleweight champion.
You've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times.
Follow my instructions.
The All-American Weidman. Here we go! Head kick early by Chris Weidman. An athlete we've ever seen, Joe, inside the octagon.
Early in the fight. But Weidman, this is his style. I mean, this is what he did. Very good at movement. He doesn't move in a uniform way. He's
Vitor with the knee, and he stumbles on the scramble. On the left eye of Weidman. Belfort teeing off. Vitor looking like the man who beat Vanderlei Silva. And great utilization of the clinch, Joe, and the uppercut.
and then back.
Two jabs have connected for Weidman.
Big takedown by
Vitor under the late great
face of Weidman. Solid elbow from the top by Weidman.
Watching closely, Weidman trying to impose his will. Weidman hammer fist, ground and pound.
Vitor just gave up his back.
With some serious ground and pound. Vitor's got to protect himself. Big all over. The All-American, Chris Weidman.
Wow. As the fight went to the ground.
Unloaded punches on Chris Weidman. Finished the
It all started with that beautiful takedown.
Yeah.
Weidman timed it Vitor early, the uppercuts, the left hook. Half guard got on top. Big elbow by the champion. And over again, teed off to rescue him. Vitor gave up his back at one point, just had no answer.
And he just delivered. The All-American Belfort.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop. And still, the undisputed man.
Father Charlie, Mom Mary.
Champion Chris Weidman. First of all, how good does that sound? You were pressuring him, and it seemed like Vitor caught you with a couple of shots.
Sparring, and I was just covering. I was ready to come back.
Now, you got on top of him and just unleashed a barrage.
It's a grappling match. I'm dominating. I just had to have it set. And, you know, I don't want him hanging his head over there. He deserves a... Yes, for now. I got the W, that's all that matters.
You did get the W, and you are the champion of one of the most...
Through so many hardships, I always turn towards him, and he gives me the light. Hey, stop doubting me. It's enough. Join the team. I love you.
Join the team, folks. Belfort, Vitor, give us your thoughts on the fight.
He wants to fight on the ground. I was trying to avoid it, and punch him and kick him, but I let him take me.
Him on top of you, he's a very large middleweight.
Yeah, he just take my time, but you know, he got positions. That's how it is.
Vitor, you're a legend in the sport. You're one of the true.
Time you get knocked out, make sure you fall flat so you can stand up. So I thank you guys for all the work, all my team, my wife, my kids.